Hey, what's up, you guys? Welcome back to Death Stranding. It is time to deliver an antimatter bomb to Mountain Knot City. Finally complete this final leg of this journey of the Mountain Knot region. Gonna use this bright orange truck this time.
Be advised, Sam. The case for that antimatter bomb was not designed for long-distance transport. The magnetic traps that keep the antimatter sequestered are delicate. A powerful impact, reckless driving, an unbalanced carrier. There are all kinds of ways the traps could fail. Any abnormalities detected within the case should trigger an alarm. If it goes off, you're doing it wrong. And if the bomb goes off, we'll have a disaster on our hands. The kind we can't come back from.
Yeah, it's a bomb because remember he was saying something about like tar inside the walls. I think it's just something you have to take on faith. You never actually see that. Let's just load it in the truck anyway, and hopefully not drive recklessly.
Order assigned.
So this will kick off the finale of the Mama chapter. And, get us up to the mountain regions where zip lines become a priority over roads. So we're gonna be having some big cuts. This little first part is the first leg of the journey, and then we gotta go see Mama herself, who you know is way back by South Knot City. So I won't be showing that trip back. We could always fragile jump, but you lose all your equipment. It goes into the private locker of wherever you jump from. And all these roads that were once upon a time in my previous file completed are not. So gotta deal with the water and stuff. But it gives you an appreciation for this side of the map. I like these marshland things. And where we're headed, that leads there's like a little nook. The river kind of waves and winds in between this mountain pass. And that's where Mountain Knot City is. It's like this little narrow road, and it's kind of cool. Look at these metals and special alloys. It would be nice to pick them up, but for the sake of time, we're gonna keep on cruising. Orders are delivering materials. Yeah, it has been a whole day. I went and did my family thing that I had to do. Enemy scanner ping negated. I did it right. I want to take this jump that somebody put here, but we got an antimatter bomb that's sensitive to stuff, so we can't jump the river. We have to actually... It might be red water for all I know. But little did I know my first time through, you can drive through red water. Metals and special alloys this camp has. Alright, let's just book it. Somebody built a safe house here, which would be a great opportunity to switch out vehicles, but since we loaded the thing in this vehicle, we're going to take it the whole way. Off screen, I came over here, and I stole everything from that safe house just there, and put it in this paver right here up ahead. And it was barely enough to even get the metals up there. Like, I don't even think anything's maxed out on it. Oh, the metals are. Now, you get the BT warning, but I don't know where they are. They must be up to the left there on the mountain. Because I don't even bother with that. I'm trying to keep this truck as long as we can here. And I'll show you the part. Like, this part already is like, what do we do? Well, you can drive through the water at the cost of your battery. And this little middle strip here, if you want to call it that, sometimes has crystals and stuff to pick up. And then this next paver up ahead is probably the most important one beyond the marshlands, because this one crosses a river. And this is where my first time through, I thought you could absolutely not take a vehicle any further than this. I used ladders to get across this river here. Actually, it might be the next paver that goes over the... I don't know, I can't remember. But there's red water here. But you can just do this. I don't know how I didn't see that my first time. Oh, I'm damaging the bomb. That's not good. Maybe we should put it on our back instead. Come on, truck.
Easy.
Sam's like, easy, what are you doing? You dope. There's a memory trip in this cave, too. First, let's get this cargo. What's going on with it? 12% damage. Could be worse. We're gonna still use the truck, but better have it on the back, I guess. This is a cool little nook. Get a sleeping bag and a tent.
There we go.
And just hide out in here. But Mountain Knot City is just a little further along this pass, which is really cool. We'll just stick to the shallows by the river and hook up here. Rather, I think the mountains, if I were to go, there is a mountain pass away from the river, but I think that's where the BTs are. So why would we do that? I don't know.
Time to move.
Thank you, by the way, to whoever's big orange truck this is. Oh, there's some crystals right there. Oh, well.
Whoa!
Whoa! What are you doing? Driving like a dope. Hey, yeah, this is not bad at all. You don't even need the roads. Where we're going, we don't need roads. The doctor is to the right there across the river. But yeah, something about this section where the river is between the two mountains, and then you come up this hill, and then right beyond the hill is Mountain Knot City. And you can see the snow-capped mountains. If you watched my one-off video of the zip lines that I did a while ago, we're coming up into that region. So yeah, that last paver we passed, and this one right here, we're basically done with the roads. There are some more in the snowy mountains, but like from here on out, zip lines are the priority. So PCC level 2s all the way.
Beginning scan. Scan grid result. Verifying ID. Clear.
Stupid little thingies.
All weapons will be locked until departure. Decontaminating suit. All clear. Welcome.
I could be still hanging out with family today, but I woke up late and I'm like a 2-hour drive away, and I just didn't. It was pouring down rain, and I just didn't feel like making the trip. I don't know. I think I need a day off from socializing. Kind of took a lot out of me. Not that I even socialized much, it was just, yeah.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
There's supposed to be a guy named Aaron Hill here, but he doesn't show himself yet. And that bridge link from having a day off, going up, everybody liking my stuff.
The hell do you think you're doing, Bridges? That network you're building is carrying some nasty stuff. Stuff nobody would want anywhere near them. I thought you people would have figured that out by now. We want no part of your chiral network or the UCA.
That voice. Is that you, Mama? You hit your head there, Mama?
I'm not yours, and yours is no kind of mother.
All right. Enough games, Mama.
I don't think you heard me, mister. Mountain Knot City is telling you and the UCA to take a hike. You people keep doing what you're doing, and you're gonna put us right back on the road to the death stranding. We didn't ask for you to come and tell us how to live our lives. We'll decide that for ourselves, thank you very much. All we want from you is the occasional delivery. Nothing else.
So you speak for the city.
That's right. I'm in charge. The name's Lockne.
Lockne? Hold up, I need to talk to you. You're a technician, right?
Look, go home and don't come back.
Listen to me, damn it. I need your help.
Well, we don't need yours, Bridges. You're only making things worse.
Oh, Lockne. The hottest character in the game.
Sorry you had to deal with that, Sam. She's the boss over there, and she's not afraid to lay down the law. We need her, and we need her people. We've lost too many others as it is. Without Mountain Knot City, the chiral network and the UCA will never be complete.
What now?
So, here's the thing. Sam, Lockne is Mama's twin sister. Former Bridges 1. Went west with the others. Second group, just like Mama. Mama's not her real name, of course. That'd be Malingen. Both have dooms and both are scientific geniuses. Mama's primary field of expertise is applied physics. Lockne's is theoretical. Mama designed the Cupid hardware. Lockne, the software. They said they could converse over any distance. Said they had a special bond that led them. I don't know how that's possible, but I'll tell you this. There wouldn't be a chiral network without them. They were so close that some said they were like one person in two bodies. Might be why they were able to develop the Cupid. But they had a falling out after Malingen's accident. Lockne left Bridges and cut off all contact with us. I don't know what happened between them. But if we don't bring Lockne around, our plans to make America whole again are finished. Not that I'm asking you to stick your nose in their personal business. Though if you did, it might help us figure out how to bring Lockne around. Which would be great, because our plans to make America whole again are finished without her. In the meantime, if you've got any bright ideas, feel free to give them a shot.
Yep, so I will meet you back at Mama's lab, because we gotta go speak to her now, and she's way out of the way, as you know. Okay, we are right outside of Mama's lab now. I don't know if it bleeds right into the cutscene or what. Oh yes, it does. It's taken over. Okay. So the finale of the Mama chapter and second BT boss fight coming up.
Hey, Sam. Thanks for coming back. Got something for you. These are your new cufflinks. They still work as a terminal, but I've added a weapon function. I was able to redesign everything from the ground up after the last connection.
And they're weapons too now.
That's right. Cord cutters. I should explain. BTs are connected to the other side via umbilical cords, right? When those cords bring the matter of our world into contact with the antimatter of theirs, boom, void out. But, just as Deadman theorized, your blood does have unique properties. It can be used to cut a BT's cord. So, I've added that function. Cut the cord of the BT, and it returns to the world of the dead. No BT, no void out. Win-win.
These things can cut them loose.
If you can get close enough without them noticing, yes.
Cord snipping super handcuffs.
Right. Let's try them out. Cut the cord connecting us. She's sound asleep. I made sure she got plenty of milk. Just do it. Please, Sam. Set us free. This world was never hers, but all the same, I didn't want her to leave it. Even though she's already lost. Truth is, she's not really my daughter.
Do you attack and everything, that was all a lie?
No, that part was true. My ovaries can't produce eggs, and Lockne has trouble with her uterus. Long story short, neither of us can have children. I was alright with it. I mean, children, who needs them, I thought. But my sister thought differently. Lockne wanted a child, someone to carry her genes. She fell in love with another member of Bridges, but he died in an accident. She was devastated, of course, as was I. Back then, strong emotions like that, I could feel hers, and she could feel mine. When I sensed her desire to join him, to end it, I went to her and said, let's have a baby. We took one of Lockne's eggs and fertilized it with his frozen sperm. And I carried it to term. A healthy baby grew inside me. But then there was the attack. And our bond was severed. I wanted to tell her. But I was bound to the child. I couldn't just abandon her. But I was wrong. Lockne needs to know. You have to break some ties to forge others. Keep me tied to everything. If we're going to reconnect the world, I need to reconnect with my sister first. So please, Sam. Do it. Sam. Take me home to Lockne. Sam, would you set me up? I haven't been outside in a long time. It's just too much to take in all at once.
You sure? Thought you might be claustrophobic after your time in the rubble.
I'll be fine, so long as I can see out of the bag. The warmth of the light, the touch of the wind, the scent of the world. Lucky you. The two of you are still connected. Okay, Sam. Let's go.
So I took the liberty, as you could see on the floor here, of going from South Knot City and grabbing all this leftover weaponry from when we fought Unger.
had a special surprise prepped and everything. But it looks to me like your hands are full. It's no biggie. We can always tweak the rules a bit.
Get ready, Sam. It's coming.
Woo! He looks hungry. All you gotta do to make it out alive is not get eaten. Sound like fun? Of course it does.
Run, Sam, run!
I think you do have the option of running away, but I purposely crafted more grenades. I got custom grenades here from the dude, the craftsman, because I was doing some orders for him. So we're gonna stick it out and fight for the chiral crystals mostly. So he's got one move, or two moves, that one, and he can also charge. So it's actually very easy. It's just he's got a lot of defense. You don't want to waste your grenades though. Good news is, the terminal is active. If you need to craft stuff, you can. Bad news is, if you didn't know that and you took all the materials out of it to build roads, you might not have enough stuff to craft more grenades and you could be screwed. Good news is, in fights like this, often you will see online players just appear and throw you weapons. How do I switch rounds? Oh, I can't because it's level 1, right? Yeah, it's gotta be assault rifle level 2 or higher to switch to the hematic rounds. Crap, I grabbed that rifle on purpose, too. Grenades it is. I do have the anti-BT handgun, too. I think I saw it on the floor in there. Took all the blood bags. Remember all the blood bags we grabbed in that Unger battlefield sequence? I moved a little bit of it here, triggering that mama cutscene just now. Oh, crap. Okay. Got one more package. We don't have to run in there and grab those supplies just yet. Yeah, this guy's going down, man. What the heck? Don't be in the way of the splatter, though. Alright, let's... Oh, sorry, Mama. It's okay, she'll be okay sitting there. Whatever. Don't hit Mama, please. Almost there. Just picked up that other pack, crap. Where is it? There it is. Should be just enough to take him out, actually. Oh, hey, look at this. Is no good. Anti-BT handgun. Thank you, random online player that the game decided to populate. And a blood bag he's about to throw in there. Let's use the anti-BT handgun, just for variety's sake. That'll do it. "100 likes from BB. Man, he liked that.
That was amazing, Sam. I don't know how you managed to pull that off. If only we all had your talents.
Nothing to it. Shouldn't say that though. If you don't have enough grenades to pack enough punch, running might be your only option. On easy, I beat that with Mama still strapped to my back, and she said something different, like, "That was really impressive, Sam," or something. But it's worth your time to take this thing out, because if you're going for road construction, you know they all require chiral crystals like this. So, yep. Over 3,000 now. Alright, I got some I'm coming back. Alright, I'm gonna clean this up, and I will see you in like a couple seconds here. Mama's all bloody, man. Porters are still contributing materials. It's very good. I wonder if this thing will heal Mama. Get the blood off of her. Nah, maybe not. Because these timefall protection shroom things, whatever, their timefall shelter is their technical name. They have a secondary function of a container repair spray. The thing about container repair spray, though, is it only heals containers. Like if you have ladders or PCCs or guns that are also damaged from timefall, it doesn't heal those. And that's a real pain. What the heck? Oh, there's a memory chip here. Anyway, here's the truck that I used to get here. It's covered in tar now. But that just seems cosmetic. I don't know if that actually damaged it the way timefall does. Either way, now we have to go all the way back to Mountain Knot City, so don't worry. I'm not going to show that entire journey, but there are some roads that I've been working on. It's actually been a little over an hour since I last spoke to you up in Mountain Knot City. Because I completed a road here. Probably the road most important to South Knot City. None of these matter for obvious reasons. You can see the path that's laid out. But there is a road that connects between the mountain pass by the cosplayer, and it's right up here. And I took the time to make sure it got completed. This road, you can see it's going over, like it's normally raining like crazy right now, and you slip on this mountain no matter what you're driving. So this road and the one following it. Later on, when we have to come from South Knot City all the way back to Lake Knot, all we gotta do is take the road now and we don't have to worry about the crazy terrain. Similarly, there's some roads up ahead that I want to show you that I worked on too. But otherwise, I'll see you there, because no sense showing this whole trip. It's just a bit too long. Alright, we're on a new road that I got completed over here by the incinerator. Remember I said this one was kind of pointless? Well, it was close to being done anyway, so I contributed the remaining supplies. But the next one, which you might think is the same... Remember over there to the left is that terrorist camp, and I was saying over the mountain here was the other paver? Well, I went and did that other paver, and look at it winds and twists up to the mountain so we can avoid the terrorists now. The problem is, we're gonna get a new type of BT. You see those black things floating that look like jellyfish? That's a BT. They're very passive, though. But they do still trigger the long this. So if you're like me and haven't turned this animation off in the options, you gotta sit through it every time. I suppose you could run in there and pop those like balloons, and some of them are filled with weapons, but I think the risk outweighs the reward. So yeah, I think that road is very important, so I took the time to get that one done. This one's almost done too. It would be nice because you can see I accidentally wasted materials on the next chunk of road, and look at where it starts. It starts in mid-air, so it's completely pointless coming from here without the other road finished. And then we're back to the marshlands. To the left is that terrorist camp. We can avoid it completely now. And just continue this way to the distribution center, and just where we started the video, we gotta go make that trip to Mountain Knot City now, so I will see you back there. With Mama in tow.
All weapons be locked and decontaminated soon. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Anyway, one and the same before we were born. But then they tried to separate us with surgery. The operation was successful.
I don't know what she's talking about. She's telling a story about her and Lockne the whole trip here, but there was also copyrighted music playing, so I don't know.
Lincoln, no. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love you so much. I love you so much. It's good to hear your voice again. I shouldn't have kept you in the dark. Tried to save her. I couldn't. You don't have to say it anymore. Lockne, you need to fix his Cupid. I couldn't save our child, but you can save our world. Only you. I love you. You hear me? Forever. And always. Now, make the world whole, okay? Just like you make me.
Alright, we got some new holograms here for structures we build. Some new songs as well. Almost 3 stars in Mountain Knot City. The typical default starting thing with an S rank.
All that she went through, I had no idea. I thought she'd severed our bond on purpose, that she stole our child and ran. I fixed your Cupid like she asked. The limiter should be functioning properly now. There is one thing. Before I sat down to work, I took a long, hard look at the code. I'm pretty sure someone's tweaked it. Either that, or my memory's going to pieces.
Someone rewrote your code?
Rewrote might be overstating it. Let's just say it wasn't the latest version I released. And yet, because of it, I was finally reunited with Lincoln. Could be we found our culprit already. She died beneath the rubble, with our child still inside her. Her Ka passed over to the other side, but her Ha remained, bound to our dead daughter. She knew all of this, of course. That's why she kept one cuff loose. Didn't want anyone seeing her vitals. Shame she couldn't use her favorite invention. She did all that to keep me and our daughter safe.
So this is actually kind of interesting. Notice how Lockne had hazel eyes? Watch what happens to her one eye after this. Ka, by the way, is your soul. Ha is your body. But more importantly, maybe out of all of it, gameplay-wise, we now have this online, which is going to greatly help with zip lines and structures galore. Oh yeah, the catapult. Never really used it much.
Sis? I can hear you. We're whole again. We're one. Like before in the womb, remember? Lingen. Lockne.
Well done, Sam. Thanks to you, Edgenut City is finally within reach. And you, Lockne. Your work will help ensure that the chiral network remains online. Together, we might just make it all the way west. Now then, Sam, there's something else you ought to know. We've been studying the data from when you claim you encountered those soldiers. We had audio, which doesn't paint a complete picture on its own, but the languages, the names, and terms we picked out, the munitions we could identify, everything seems to indicate that you were on a battlefield over 100 years ago. World War I, to be precise. It wasn't a dream. Wasn't a hallucination. Maybe you were spirited away to another dimension or something. And given the time discrepancies, maybe you were sent to a beach. Can't say anything for certain. That said, I've never heard of a beach turned into a battlefield. But beaches are shaped by the will of the people who inhabit them. Perhaps Hartman can offer a more rational explanation. Beaches are his specialty. Unfortunately, he's still outside the chiral network. Anyway, get some rest. No use dwelling on questions we can't answer yet.
Another forced rest. Must be a cutscene. But yeah, Lockne's got that hetero whatever now.
Hello? Ooh, looking for this? Surprise. Fragile warped me here. I finally got to visit the beach. Well, her beach. Don't worry, I didn't come all this way for the sightseeing. Your beloved BB has a serious issue. You may recall recall me explaining that these incubators connect BBs via the chiral network to their still mothers back at HQ. Bridge babies are quite literally bridges between this world and the other side. Their place is not here with us, nor with the BTs over there. They belong precisely in between, with no greater affinity for one world or the other. But BB-28 here has been leaning further and further towards the world of the living. Towards you, Sam.
It's because we're partners.
Partners? Sam, a BB's a tool, not a human being. Bridge, yes. Baby, no.
So tell me what the problem is.
This tool, this weapon, is transforming into a living being. It's gaining weight. Its brain activity is increasing. It's accumulating memories. BB-28 is becoming self-aware, becoming an actual child.
Doesn't sound like a problem to me.
It's hardware, Sam. Manufactured for a purpose. A purpose it cannot fulfill outside the pod. There is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it. Which hardly matters because at this point, it'll cease functioning within a couple of days.
Cease functioning?
That's right. Not even the pod will be enough. It'll be bricked.
What do we do?
We reset it. You'll have to leave it with me, of course. I'll cut the cord that links the two of you and then perform an operation that reconnects it to the other side. Think of it as a little tug to correct its alignment, to put it back where it belongs, right between the world of the living and the dead. But like I said, you'll have to be without it for a while.
You're sure this'll work?
Of course. One catch, though. The surgery may erase its memories.
Erase? They'll forget me?
Relax. The BB will still function as intended. You just have to trust me. Come on. I'm telling you, it's like a game. Just select retry and start again. And this is why I hate these things. Sam, I was already filthy from my trip through the beach, but now your BB has added insult to injury.
This part is really weird, but it makes sense in a minute. And also, you notice Sam started calling the baby Lou. That kind of just happens. I think it's just supposed to show that he's growing attached to it. Maybe if you deep dive into the data menu, there might be something about it. But yeah, from now on, he's probably gonna keep referring to BB as Lou.
No one can spy on us in here. It's just you and me. No audio records of what we say. No video for lip-reading analysis. Get closer. Die-Hardman cannot know of this. Understood? I've been doing some digging into the first BB experiments. Officially, they were suspended by the government following a void out which claimed the life of the then acting president. Documents were shredded. BB technology banned, yes? But obviously, the experiments continued in secret, on the direct orders of President Strand.
Bridget?
the BBs were essential to solving the mystery of the Death Stranding. Oh, she had big plans for them. They weren't designed just to be BT detectors. She wanted to incorporate them into the chiral network to facilitate travel to the beach. But none of her plans ever came to fruition. And now BB Tech has fallen into terrorist hands.
What's Die-Hardman's part in this?
I'm afraid to find out. I don't know how long he was working for Strand. I don't even know his real name or his face. I thought you might, since you two go further back.
He was already wearing the mask when I met him. Something about burning his face.
Right. Sorry. Any data we have from back then is classified at the highest level. As far as I know, the director is the only one with clearance. But the chiral network presents a new opportunity. By compiling fragmented data in the public domain from all across the country, I might be able to piece together a little more of the puzzle. Be careful, Sam. They're watching. Well, Sam, you're a good sport. I'll give you that. Still, it's a fine way to get out of doing the laundry.
Just fix BB, all right?
Oh, no. You'll be doing the fixing. I'd never manage without your help. Check the delivery terminal upstairs for the details. When you're ready, of course.
Alright, I already took the liberty of doing the shower and the chugging the beers and stuff. So let's go. I figure we could take on at least one more order here. Oh yeah. Shrugging because he doesn't have his BB anymore.
Deadman tells me your BB isn't performing to spec. We'll have to put your primary mission on hold until we restore its functionality. It's our only Dooms-compatible unit. And you're gonna have to deal with more BTs as you head further west. Case in point, Amelie's informed us of a tar belt outside of Edgenot City. A massive region crawling with BTs that Higgs supposedly summoned. And as much as we want you to get her out as soon as possible, you'll have a snowball's chance in hell without your BB. So your first priority is to help Deadman restore it to working order. And since he's on site, maybe the two of you can discuss it in person.
Sam, I'm a little busy at the moment, so I hope you don't mind if we stick to Hollow. First, I need you to link up a few preppers in the area so we can increase local chiral density. That's to bolster the connection between BB-28 and its stillmother. Then, as I explained earlier, we need to correct your BB's alignment. To facilitate that process, we need to quite literally put some distance between you two. Keep it here while we send you out. If everything goes to plan, your BB should resume normal function.
Fortunately, this plan advances our other objectives. We want to integrate this region into the chiral network anyway. So build relationships with the preppers by making deliveries and convince them to come on board. It's not easy to make a home for yourself in those mountains. Even so, plenty of people had a mind to try. You'll find shelters scattered throughout. We've got a whole list of orders from them waiting to be processed. Remember, though, that you're dealing with folks who chose to live out there. Folks who probably value their privacy. Don't think for a second it'll be easy to win them over. You'll have to earn their trust, bit by bit, job by job. Another thing, Sam. You'll be making runs without a BB for a spell. That will vastly diminish your ability to detect BTs. So keep your eyes and ears open for anything out of the ordinary. And stay the hell out of the rain if you can help it.
Yes, this is definitely kind of tricky without BB, but we have the cord-cutting cuffs. The doctor is probably the easiest order right now available to us, because it's right down that mountain pass hill. The roboticist is the best reward. Yeah, let's go ahead and do the delivery to the doctor, because I think that only takes a couple minutes. Could just end it off here, but...
We've added a cargo catapult option to your PCC. Now, in case the name didn't give it away, they can be used to launch multiple containers over a large distance.
Yeah. There was one particular instance the catapult was actually useful that I ran into somebody else's catapult. It was actually in this mountain region at some point, but I'm just curious to see. I'm curious to see by the doctor here, because somebody put a bridge that was really useful. But obviously everything's going to populate a little bit differently here on a different playthrough. I like this region though. What? What's happening? Oh, I thought it locked up for a second.
Sam? You read me?
Lockne?
Uh-huh. Calling you via a Bridges dedicated line. I've been asked to carry on in my sister's place and provide you with support. We're whole again. One. Forever and always. We still speak, so I shouldn't have any trouble getting up to speed.
You back with Bridges then?
It's not about that. Never was. It's about what she wants. What we want. And why shouldn't we help you? You helped us. We're all connected now.
Yeah, Margaret Qualley, man. That's how you say her name. I don't know. Somebody built a safe house. We could steal materials from that and build these roads. What kind of a bridge is this? That goes to nothing useful. Unless it does connect to the doctor somehow. No, last time right about here somebody had a bridge that went across the... Oh, hey, look at that! A chiral bridge, no good for a vehicle, but... And some metals. Alright. We don't really need the vehicle anyway. So as long as it's not timefall, you can walk across this. And the doctor is right here. Mountain Knot City, lost cargo. Why not? We're going right back there. Hopefully the doctor has an order that we can take on too for Mountain Knot City, because then that'll just give us another legend ranking if we do the premium delivery. And see, I don't know, man. It's so stupid, repetitive, whatever, but when you're doing it, you get hooked. Like whatever you would think from looking at a trailer and being like, it's Amazon the game, it's so stupid. When you actually play it, I no longer call it a bad game.
A delivery? Oh, good. Excellent.
The doctor. He looks like somebody, but I can't place it.
There's something I've been meaning to ask. Would you help me join the UCA? If me being a part of it ensures more people get the medical attention they require, then it's well worth the hassle.
Actually, I think once you connect everything and it's just open world, make deliveries ad nauseum, it's suddenly not fun. But like this progress of moving out west for the first time, there's something to it.
Thank you for that. I might not be as young as I once was, but I've still got plenty to offer. Oh, by the way, I came across something I thought you might find useful. You're more than welcome to it.
Oh yeah, the level 2 canteen. Somehow it's better. I don't know how. Holds more, or produces energy drink faster or something. I don't know. Restores more stamina than level 1 canteen. That's all it really says. Alright.
Your deliveries have saved lives. And, as you know, every life that's saved is one fewer BT to deal with. Which in the long run means even more lives are saved. Please, don't give up. No matter how difficult it may become, I implore you.
I see you've put another shelter on the network. Nice job. Chiral levels are increasing as predicted, which is good. As for BB-28, you'll be pleased to hear the operation went well. There should be no need for additional major procedures. We're not out of the woods yet, but I think it's safe to say that the worst is behind us. All that remains is to continue expanding the network, monitor changes as chiral levels increase, and make adjustments as necessary. Drug therapy should suffice. Keep it up, Sam.
Alright, we could end it here, but Mountain Knot City is 2 inches away, man. According to the map, we've gone about 2 inches. Yeah, there is a delivery. Premium delivery in 1 minute, 54 seconds. I don't know that we can do that without a vehicle. I'm bummed out that that bridge isn't in the same spot as my first playthrough. So I'm just gonna do the normal delivery. Maybe I'll try the premium on my own time, I don't know. It'll give us a couple more minutes here to talk about something.
Order assigned. Delivery
Oh wow, 30 minutes target time. Look at this, the zip line's already here. I think a zip line to the doctor is not really necessary. It's more the snowy mountain region, because it's snowing at all times in the mountain, which is, I think, worse than the timefall itself. Or at least equal to it. So you want to fly through there as fast as possible, and zip lines are the way to do it. Problem is, zip lines don't become available until things are on the chiral network, so that first pass through it to anything, you gotta endure it. And yeah, so our next episode here, we're going into the snowy mountains, I believe, to go see the roboticist, and it might just be the hardest thing to do yet. I got some PCC level 2s on me. I might want to start using them before the snow deteriorates them. I don't know. It's yet to be seen, and still getting close to my departure date here, so I don't know what we're doing here. I still don't believe I'm gonna finish this game in time before I leave. But we might get a little bit closer than I thought. I didn't expect to get this far, honestly.
Thanks, Sam.
Yeah, you're welcome, random Aaron Hill guy that we're meeting for the first time. Level 3. Oh, look at that. Assault rifle and non-lethal. Even better. Assault rifle level 3. That's good too. More chemicals and special alloys for the zip lines. Something about numbers going up, man. In most cases, it's a very good thing. Jeez, what the heck was he all talking about? So many text lines. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys. And I will see you next time. Take care.